Okay, let's get back to working on this. I've changed it so that um yeah, so I changed it so that it's straight up. I mean, I just didn't really change it. I just pressed Control Z a bunch of times. And I think we're gonna stick with this design because it's gonna be easier, hopefully. Maybe not, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But let's see what we know for sure. We know that we can, well, we can add, we can go ahead and find in browser, copy paste. Joint. Oops, I did it wrong. It needs to be the other side. Not gonna lie, after handling the bigger servo horns, I really don't like these. They're like so heavy and they're not very well made, to be honest. They just look not so high quality for some reason to me. Oh well though. Create component from body, joint. We'll just make this as simple as possible. Because it is a prototype after all. I do think I'm gonna make this curved. I think something like this will be fine. Yeah, this should be fine. We should be chilling with this design. Let's move this over here for now. Bro, it's so annoying because I already did this once. Like, more like 2 times. More like, I don't even know, bro. I did this so many times already. Let's see here. Find in browser, where is it? Probably shouldn't do that. Copy paste, maybe? Yeah. Okay, so we can now let's see, so let's attach this first. That would make the most sense. We'll attach this one right here and rotate this like so. Now we can go ahead and attach the rest. I really want to be able to like work through this faster, like make my workflow faster, but I'm not really sure how. I need to look up some more tutorials and learn how to edit faster and stuff. So we need to find in browser right here. Copy paste. Find in browser. Create component. Extrude cut. Joint. This is, what is this? Top left. And then make it go to 0 degrees, or I mean 180. There we go. Extrude. Cut. Okay, now that we're here, we should be chilling, and now we can... If we round this out, could we possibly round it as far as this, I don't really, yeah, I don't think we can. We can go quite far though, so we should be able to add some type of sketch, some type of thing here. Let's go 25. Here we can go 8, maybe? Would that be like wonky or no? I don't even know. It's a little wonky. Yeah, it definitely is very wonky. Let's show the supports later. Right now, let's focus on making this feet part, which should, in theory, be, yeah, this should, okay, everything else from here on out will be quite simple, I think. Let's see. So go something like, no, no, no. Maybe something like this. Wait, where's the feet? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Let's make this go like this, so I can see better, and then... Okay, we actually want this to be a little bit higher than this. Yep, like something like this. This is too much, though. I think maybe like this? Something like this should be good. Oh my gosh, no. This doesn't seem right. This doesn't look right. I think this one's pretty close. I think this one's quite close, yeah. This looks pretty good, to be honest. How far? I mean, to be honest, this distance from this, it doesn't have to be a good number. Like, it doesn't really matter that much. Because in code, does it really matter? Not really, right? Like, okay, so something like this I think will be good. How thick is this? This might be a little bit thin. I think A is fine, to be honest. Yeah, I think keeping it like this is our best bet. Extrude this to it. Okay, let's get rid of this for now. This might be excessive. Let's go do a 6. And then create sketch. Pre-check. Oh, actually, before I do, actually, no, we can do this because it's aligned properly, so it wouldn't be too big of a deal. Extrude. -6. Yeah, this is good, I think. Yep. I think we're chilling here with this design. Show all components, show all bodies. And I think I'm gonna make this curved as well, perhaps. Or not, because I feel like it would be quite hard to make this curved. Yeah, it actually would be quite hard. I mean, we could make this one curved, but this one won't be curved, so I don't know why we would really want to do that. So I think we'll keep this straight for now. In the future, we might make it curved, but making it curved with these is quite the challenge. As for now, this will do, I think. And obviously, we'll chamfer that I look-y think we're done. Like, this is basically it. And contact sensors will definitely need that somehow. Bro, this is crazy. I'm already done. That's one whole day of work. I mean, let's keep the base design like so. And let's... Wait a second. Would it be possible to make this a little bit smaller? Like, instead of like this, we'll have two bolts connecting to something else that goes on the inside. Would that be something that would be cool or no? I don't know. But would it really do anything though? It'll just make it more complex, and I don't really think it would do too much. Actually, it wouldn't do anything, to be honest. Okay, let's keep the base design this. So this is the base design. Well, actually, no. We need to add some mounting holes here. Sketch. Okay, so project. We'll just go like this. Actually, is this necessary? Because we're gonna do a pretty massive. Wait, let me just look here. Because we're gonna go pretty massive with the fillet here, I think. We'll probably do like this. It shouldn't affect anything, I don't think. Yeah, it won't affect anything. We're chilling. So create sketch. Project. Come on. Hurry up. There we go. Nice. Come on. Bro, why does it take so long to load? Like, seriously. So, M3. And we can just create a center line here. So once we've done that, we can go here to here. We know this is 15, so we can go 15 divided by 2. So 7.5 would make the most sense. I just feel like my workflow is so slow. I don't know why. Wait, what am I doing? Show all bodies, there we go. We also need to make sure that these arms are moving together, so we need to add a brace here. And we also need to add a brace here. As well as 6mm low-key might be too like thin. But going 11 might be too thick. We'll see. We need a way to be able to mount the things. Like, the mount here will probably... But I think from here should go from the top. Be a good idea. So, something like this maybe. And then something like this. But there's a cap here, so that's kind of an issue. Huh. This is very annoying. I don't know how I can mount. Okay, let's work on the ones we know. We can obviously mount this one pretty easily. Put it in here, epoxy it up, and we'll need a place for the legs to go. I'm thinking something we can just do a pretty basic extrusion maybe. So like here we can go here and here. Maybe something like this. Just something for me to hold the wires, perhaps. Let me think. How do I want to do this? We could bend the legs over, and then we can have little slots which the wires will go into. I think that's what we're going to do. And I think it would be good to do that, and it should be fine, right? Just go like this so nothing hits. We want this part to be relatively strong, and adding a fillet and stuff shouldn't affect anything, I don't think. I don't like how it's doing that. It's kind of annoying. Well, we can always just go to the sketch and I mean, I think it'll be fine. Okay, so we'll have the legs bent this way, and then we'll have slits in here. Hopefully, I think that's what we're gonna do, right? Slits. Would that be a good idea? Slit, 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 right? And we can glue that part down to also. That would be a pretty smart idea, I think, especially for this part. And then we'll have the wire. We'll put the wires in like paracord or something. Be pretty neat. I think that'll be a pretty neat idea. Let's delete this. Let's delete this extrude. I want this to be slightly thicker. Something like this. This way we'll have a lot more. This way we'll have a lot more contact area that we can glue the wire with, which would be nice. Huh. Why can we not do that? Strange. That's really strange. Earlier it was working. Now it's not. Huh. That's really weird. Well, let's isolate this. Find in browser. Isolate. Sketch. Not a project. Offset. -1. No. So let's just do 1. Okay, I don't want to do this. I just want to offset this piece by 1. Yep, that's gonna work pretty well. Yep, and we can fill this out too. So this will be awesome. Remember, we don't want to fill anything until we get ready to print. Show all bodies. Show all components. Okay. So we'll have the wires going here. One will go up. So we need some grooves. Is that going to be easily 3D printable? I think it'll be fine. Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be fine. So how do I want to do this? I can just do something like this. Create sketch. Alright, and go like, just go like that, right? And go 2 millimeters. New body, and then we can do a rectangular pattern. We'll just do a pattern path. Let's do this path here. Let's make this 4, because we'll have 3 wires. I mean, I think this will be fine, yeah. Just something simple like that. I think this would be a pretty nice. And it'll probably work pretty well too. Although I do think this is slightly too thick. Let's change that. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, so now rectangular. No, 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 no. What am I doing? Pattern, pattern path. Object, this object, path, this path. Okay, why is it just like, oh wait, bodies, there we go. No wonder. Path. And we'll do 4. I want them a little bit closer, I think. Actually, no, I think this will work just fine. That looks pretty centered. We'll do that. Combine, we'll keep this, and we'll do cut this one, and this one. And we can have the wires going through here, gluing it on, gluing it on, gluing it on, and then we should be fine. And then at the very end, we can braid the wires and have them do whatever we need to. Yep, this seems like a pretty nice design, I think. Yeah, I think this will work just well, just fine. Let's just go to a fillet of 4 on that later, probably. We just need to figure out how to do these sides now. Especially this one here, because this one is really, really close to the ground, which is not very ideal. Obviously don't want the wires dragging on the ground. I also need to figure out wire management for these wires here. And we need to figure out room for this. And we need to add a lot of stuff. And we need to add vents. Which will all be pretty quick. I think we can get it done by tomorrow, probably. Okay, let's figure out this one. So I guess we can do the same design with this one. Just because it's not too much to ask, I think. Copy, finish sketch. Create sketch. Paste. Where did it go? Okay, so we will want this center right here to go to this center right here. Click OK. And we already have it done. Nice. So extrude. Let's just extrude down until we're here. Do a join. Get rid of this. And most likely we won't be able to do that, so let's do a create sketch here and do a offset. We'll do offset by 1. And we'll extrude this until it's right here. Cut. Nice. And we'll do the same thing with these guys. So 2.2 and then height of 2. 2.2 and 2. Okay. That's pretty easy. Create sketch. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Offset. Negative 2.2. 2. New body. Okay. Wait, what? Why did it I thought I did new body. I did. New body. Okay, I think it was just tripping or something. I don't know. Oh well. So now we can do the same thing we did earlier. Path. This will be the path. Okay, this will be the path right here. And then we'll go, definitely want to do 4. And try to space this evenly. Alright, that looks good enough. Okay, so combine this, delete. Now we'll have the wires coming here, we'll have the wires coming here. And these two actually can, actually I don't know. So we have the wires. Okay, so now we just gotta figure this one out. This will be quite annoying to do. How the heck am I supposed to do this? Doing this same thing would probably work, though. Like, if you think about it, it'll probably work. All we need is just some type of bumper down here so it doesn't hit the ground. You know what? Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it simple. Let's just do it. Create sketch. Paste, right? And then rotate this. Yeah, let's put it here. I'm sure this will be fine. From this point, we'll go to this point right here. Probably need to rotate this a little bit more. Let's go like this. Yeah, I think this is good. Join, get rid of this. Wait, what? I clicked join. Oh, it joined with this other thing. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's delete this. Go here and delete this. There you go. Wait, did the other ones not do that? See, this one's fine. This one's fine. So all the other one worked except for this one. Okay. Why? I don't really know. Create sketch. We need to do a offset so it doesn't rub against the thing. Let's do an offset here by 1. And cut this until it's right here. Come on, hurry up. And do create sketch. We'll just do the same thing. Wait, where is it? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Offset -2. 0.2. Let's just do 2, low key. Don't need 2.2. 2 millimeters is enough. Just a little wire. 2. New body. Okay, so same thing. Rectangular pattern. Okay, we don't want faces, we want bodies. Axis. Follow this axis. We'll go down. Do 4. And let's make it relatively even. That looks good enough. Combine this. Okay, bring back all bodies. Amazing. I like this. I like it. It's nice. We have one here, one here. The wires will be coming up. These wires will be coming down. And then these wires will be coming to the side, and we can all mount them. Okay, so this is pretty cool. I really want to get this test like printed and tested. Let me check. Would adding, I think low key if we did. Okay, let's do a test print on this design. I think everything on this design is good. Epoxied. These lines can connect to these lines, which can connect to. Yeah, I think this is. I think we're finished. Like, I genuinely think we're finished here. Of course, add vents. So let's do Hexapod IK6. This is the new CX6 prototype, compliant experimental Hexapod prototype. Maybe it could be CD6, compliant dynamic Hexapod prototype. That'd be pretty cool. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. We'll save it here. We'll save, and we'll do a save as also. Save as CX6 first test print. So first test print. Now we can go ahead and start adding the fillets and everything. So obviously, we'll need a very nice chamfer here. I'm gonna fill it here. Let's go with 10. And the Hall sensors are quite cheap, so even if I use 3 and permanently glue it on, it won't be too much of an issue. But let's go ahead and make this good, so we don't regret doing anything. Let's do a chamfer here, maybe? Let's do a 2 distance chamfer. 5. Chamfer, 2 distance. Oh, I don't even know how far I went with this. Oh my goodness. Okay. 18 and 5, okay. 18 and this will be 5. Nice. Okay, now that we have this going on, we can probably add some holes because this doesn't look very nice. We can probably do a offset 5, offset -5. And I'm really thinking if we just added a few holes, it wouldn't be too big of a deal. And we can just keep this, I think. Because there's barely any space there anyways. That looks stupid, okay. We definitely need to do one more. Shrewd. Okay, that looks pretty cool. I think this will be a pretty nice design, actually, after all, huh? Okay, so let's actually... Okay, let's go ahead and first add fillets to all of these guys. They should be all relatively the same, so we can just go ahead and apply it to each one of all of them together. Do a small fillet of 3.5 would be good. We'll need some type of mechanism. Need to make a foot. I don't think I'll be implementing the foot sensor on this prototype version. I think I'm not going to do that actually. Yeah, I don't think we need it. But on the real version, yes, definitely. We can go 10 here and then we can do 10 on each one of these guys too. Yeah, this is pretty cool, I think. Right? Hopefully. I'm gonna work on the wire mount the very last, probably. No, I should probably work on it right now. If I don't work on it, it's gonna get pretty hard with all these fillets. Let's delete the fillets and start working on the wire mounts. Okay, so this is a problem. How am I supposed to do this? Like, seriously, like... They literally... Okay. We should probably go ahead and add some vents too. That'd be quite easy to do. Create sketch. We'll make this simple. Right, and... No, I don't want to do it like this. I want to do it on this here. Let's do an offset. What, -4? -3. Do a project. We'll get rid of this for now. Project. I'm not sure why this is 13.8, to be honest. That doesn't seem right. Because we know that from here to here is 20. And if we did 3, shouldn't, in theory, it be not what I just said? How is this? Okay, that's 14. Okay, so it's just, okay. Just use 5 here. How many vents? How many do we need? I have no idea. Here to here, we'll add another line. And then from here to here, I can add another line. And do this, and then we can mirror it over. Maybe we just do like 6. Maybe like 7. Maybe 7 is too much. Yeah, I think 7 would be fine. So this, mirror line, this, okay, and then we'll do mirror, mirror across the center. And of course it doesn't work for some reason. And why in the heck does it not work? Okay, so why is this not a line either? That's really annoying. Well, we can just go like this and do a 10. Now it's a line. There we go. Easy fix. We'll cut all the way through. I think this will work out pretty fine. Yeah, I think this will work. Although, we can just copy this now. And paste it on this one here. Paste, need to rotate 90. Okay, how do I want to do this? Let's see. Okay, I don't want to do it like this. I want to go to the sketch and also make this box here so I know how to actually position everything. There we go. So now we can do a wait, I want to make sure that, yep, motor's gone. This side's clear. Okay, so create sketch, paste, rotate 90. Everything's symmetrical, so that makes it quite easy to just actually not to go with this point, to go on this point, and we can. Oh no, that's not what we want. Let's go this point with this point. Click OK. This, extrude all the way through. Nice. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Create sketch. Bro, last time it took me so long. This time it took me so long, but less long. So paste. It took me a long time, but not as long as last time. Okay, so 90. And let's go this point to this point. Wait a second, what did I just do? No, no, no. There we go. No, the servo's in the way. Oh man. Bro. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Nice. This is 5 millimeters. This is 5 millimeters. We could go like this to give it a little bit of. Wait a second, what is going on here? That is not what we want. This first. There we go. Okay, I was about to say, man. I mean, we can even go -2 to be honest. So. This is not going to be supporting a lot of weight, so it should be pretty chill to be able to just go -2. What is this? Huh. So from here to here should be okay. That's not what I want. I was wondering where that, why there was that thing. Okay, there we go. Wait a second. That might not be very nice. So let's go like that. It's looking a lot better already. Now we need to work on, okay, so now that we've done the vents, we really need to work on the wiring for the servos. I think we'll do that later though. So we'll end the video here.